Hi there guys, this is Sergei Shaliapin and welcome to my video blog dedicated to the whole 9 yards on Phuket real estate. It's the 21st of March 2019 and I've come to Palmyrah on behalf of my clients for a facility acquisition and to give you an account of how we provide our property management services. Let's roll. Lost my train of thought. Oh, what a smell. I like this building, how about you? I can see nothing critical, just some sealant spilling, nothing much. The outside is not affected. Well, it's supposed to be a piece of cake though. It was give or take early February that the developer sent you an invitation for the commissioning, and you might have thought you could pack up, take your luggage and take a flight to stay here with all your family. As you can see, the reality is not about it yet, and at my rough estimate it may take 2 or 3 months in order to iron out all kinks when it comes to the total area, get their ducks in the row and finish all the fit out works and commissioning. Hence, you hold on your horses guys. After all, I'm here to accept a few units and we're about to make it there, but I want to show you a swimming pool first. As you can see, it ain't too cushy to be a vlogger in Phuket, since you gotta ascend all the stairs up to the rooftop with no means of an elevator. Here I am on the rooftop eventually. Luckily it's only the 5th floor. It's a swimming pool to be, the main one. It even has a bit of a sea view. You can definitely see Bangtan from here. In general, you can have a quite nice view of the roofs around, rocks, and the complex itself. They already delivered a gym and are getting done with elaboration and a plan arrangement. Nonetheless, it's gonna take some time. So guys, you don't be hasty in packing your suitcases. Wait till I let you know everything is done and accomplished. Now we're coming in the unit B207 in the building closest to the sea, and we are starting the commissioning. Normally, I start in a clockwise direction. Consequently, I close the door and start with it in particular. There's some edgy magnetic clamp here. The first thing that jumps out at you is the quality of the paint job. The walls are leveled out, but how they are leveled and painted is far from perfect here and there. We'll absolutely add it to the list, get registered, and demand the elimination of the nuisance. You can see something here. The painting along the door is not smooth. It needs repainting. And here, I see some trivial drawbacks, for instance, such as this one right there next to the plug socket. It's obviously botched up. It needs some stopping there. As for the rest, the kitchen looks decent. I've already scrutinized it. It's painted atop the grounding, which is pretty rare. Usually they just paint the panels. Everything is hot and functional. I've checked on the entire thing here. The hood fan is running just fine. The material used in the kitchen looks like natural marble, whereas it's definitely something other. And we found a nuisance here. This corner reveals the encapsulated compound having defects. It ought to be redone. That is, the entire corner needs sealing anew. And here, all around the sink, the sealing is half done. It smells of silicone so strong in here. In short, over here, this back panel needs repainting. The surface needs topping and painting. What a smell. We do abusive work. This is where a microwave goes. We're ordering them already. The back panel needs repainting around the plug socket as well. This is a place located for a washing machine and it looks fine. The only thing I do is painting these ends, since it's gonna be a bit wet and damp in here.
Yes, we need to paint here because it's gonna be wet inside from the washing machine. Yes, so paint these sides. Okay.
There are panel ends to paint, otherwise they'll swell out and break. Looks like the cabinet is alright. They've managed to set up the door just right. Amazing! Great door closers. It flies smoothly. Well, it's a great piece of work. The kitchen is just okay. Respect to the guys. Well, here I can see nothing really critical, just some sealant spilling. Ain't no big, I wouldn't sweat it. The visible sides are secured. We're moving on. Here, gotta be redone. This end hasn't been made leak-proof properly. It needs stopping. I mean, sealing compound is not really necessary here. It's gonna be just fine with the stopping.
This panel, we need to make grounding, you see, or silicone or something, yeah. Okay.
See this corner? It needs restopping since they butched up a seam allowing the dust to clog in, and sooner or later it'll become obvious. When it comes to the air con, we already checked on it, it's fine. Now plug sockets, we're gonna verify them later on. As it happens, the developer rents out the units clear out the household equipment, therefore there are gonna be another phase of commissioning when we accept the units. Hence, the equipment and plug sockets are gonna be verified next time. Checking on windows and doors. You see, when open, it results in a large space. The door is smooth to slide. It's obviously not really expensive, however everything is fitted and adjusted decently here. It's rolling smoothly, it shuts, it opens, it's fine. The work all around the door seems decent. The windows themselves look red as well. Everything is good to shut and open. Now we're checking out the lock function. It locks in place just fine. We're through in here. And here it needs a stopper because the handle hits the glass. Anyway, here needs a silicone spot. We can handle that ourselves. It's only 30 baht or something. I mean, even though the setup is stopping here, the dog handle can't stop hitting the glass. Thus, we need something on the glass. As for the area around this window, I can't say the works ship shape. Frankly, I'd rather recondition it with silicone or something.
We need some grounded here. You see this, yeah, this angle, yeah, no, not silicone, I think just grouting. Just grout, there's some cement a little bit, yes, because this angle is not too good.
Okay, windows, open and shut. These windows are just right because of natural ventilation. This is a bedroom area here. This is a spot for a bed allowing you to open the window and enjoy fresh air while you're on your bed. Cool, ain't it? By the way, if you've ever found yourself with a question as for what a headboard is gonna look like, there was a moody dude in the matter though. This is exactly what it's gonna look like in every unit, get a load of it. It comes with a headboard glide and its wall attached, and a bed frame is installed here and covered with a mattress then. This area is just a performance model. I can barely see any backlashes or cracks or anything else here. It's a tiled floor. Generally, it's a standard set of work. It all looks fine here. We're moving on over to the bathroom, and we run into the sliding door on the go. It needs silicone stoppers here and there. Back on the beaten track, we brought about it so many times before. Just check it out. Sounds a bugger to my ear. Let me check out the key. Was supposed to be a piece of cake though. It's good to turn up and down from inside, unlike from outside. There is something wrong with the key. We're moving on inside of here. It's a bit dim in here due to the fact that they planted only 2 lamp bulbs. One of them is LED bulb in the shower, which is actually quite enough, and the other one you can see now is definitely not sufficient. Just doesn't live up. It's pretty nice and everything. I like things like this, and it's great match as far as a non-functional design is concerned, whereas they plan on a mirror installed here, and consequently you can hardly see anything in it. So I'd much rather change the lamp for something more powerful or something auxiliary like a wall luminaire or something. Now we're checking out a water supply. It's already set up, you can use it. The rush of water is just superb. Looks quite powerful by the way. Can you believe it? You have hot water in the hand sink, which is pretty rare in Thailand. It's a common practice that they only provide cold water for a hand washing facility and hot water for a shower. In this particular case, you have hot water in both. Great. I like this cute stylish tap. Looks pretty cute and cool in here. Shower is fine. This tropical shower is fine too. You know, I can't really see any serious problems, neither at the joints nor in the corners. I mean, the entire job is implemented past any discrepancies, bulges or cavities. Silicone application looks pretty decent. Gotcha. The sink needs silicone in here. You can see some budge up and it has got to be redone from scratch. Now I'm trying to spot check on cavity pockets under the tiling. If there are any, the tiles will go off. Based on what I got here, tiling work has been performed past irregularities in the procedures. We don't hear this characteristic dull clunk. Consequently, it means that tiles have a decent layer of cement all over the spot, and it's unlikely that it's gonna go off. I got a feedback for those who bought their units with the furniture set. You're gonna get a glass partition segregating the shower room from the bathroom. The guys who haven't purchased the furniture set and those who involve us in the management are gonna get a shower curtain. Well, we're through with the commissioning of this unit. As a whole, I like it here. I'd rate it as 4 out of 5 points. There is something left to deal with all the same. A number of minor shortcomings, but as a whole, things with the unit are great. My congratulations if you bought Palmyrah. And on our side, we're starting to prepare the property for rental lease. By the way, talking of a rental lease, property management is our area of specialty. Currently, we're pretty busy signing units in this particular building for our management services. If you bought a unit here, we are ready to accept it under our management. We can handle any capacity. Make use of the contact information on the screen. Feel free to call or email me. I can forward you an offer and information on our services specifics. Thereon, I'm done here and looking forward to seeing you in Phuket. Cheers.